Tourists and locals would agree, there's never a dull moment in New York City. But while tourists may flock to Times Square, locals know where some of the best entertainment in New York City can be found. On the subway. I mean, have you seen Showtime? What about art? Have you seen art? Perhaps the best part of New York City's subway system are the thousands of musicians who fill its cavernous stations with music. But who are these people? And why do they do what they do? More importantly, why do they do it here? Who could I ask? Maybe that guy could answer some of my questions.
All I want is you now. Now that you're gone. My name is Anthony Velez. My stage name is Priceless. I've been busking. I'm 24 and I've been busking since the age, I'm gonna say 15. Since the age 15. How many years is that? 10 years.
And what's your name?
I'm Sweet Luke. I've been doing it almost since the time I've been playing music, which was, since a teenager. Then after college, since the mid-'80s, as soon as I left college, I went right to Times Square. Started busking right after school.
Yeah. Did you study music in college?
Nah, I studied theater.
My name is Victoria. Instagram Victoria Sings 91, and I've been busking, I would say, for the past 2 months.
Oh, my name is Damo, the jack of all trades from Brooklyn, New York, and I play the steel pan. I've been busking for about the last year now.
Before anything, I was a rapper, right? So I used to go on the train with my friend, my childhood friend, and we would just rap. We were young and cute, you know what I'm saying? So we would just spit, and we were kind of good. So we would go on the train, and people would give us money just for rapping, you know what I'm saying, on the train. That was when I was super young. I never did really anything on the train until last year, basically, like as far as making money.
You'd be surprised by the talent you can find just below the city's surface. But what does it mean, really, to busk? And how much can you really make in a space designated for commuters in one of the busiest cities in the world?
Busking just means that you're playing music on the street for money.
Reasons why people start busking. One is money, it's quick money, untaxed,
But busking isn't a lucrative practice for everyone. Some certainly make less than others. Matt, for example, told me he makes between $25 and $35 an hour.
Really got me out here was my brother. So my brother, he plays guitar as well, and he's super nasty. And he was out here and he came home with a bunch of money. I'm just like, bruh, like what? Where'd you get that from? And he's just like, yo, I was out there, busking and stuff. It's lucrative, especially if you're focused on your craft and if you're focused on, what it is that you love.
Sometimes it's like being a stripper. You have good days and you have some good nights and bad nights. One day you might come and you play about 2-3 hours and you can make about $500. You can play same time and make about $50. It all depends on where you at, depends on your talent, how good you are. You know what I mean?
It varies, honestly, and because I've been doing it in the winter months, I feel like people are a little bit colder because it's colder, the weather's colder, and people want to keep their hands in their pocket more so than giving out the dollars. So it hasn't been so great, but it's been enough for me to actually make a living on my own, so that's good.
Not everyone you see playing music in the subway is busking.
How you doing, everybody?
What's your name?
My name is Ramaroy Das. I'm the leader of this program, the Hare Krishna movement. This is we're actually chanting holy names of God, and this is an intrinsic part of our religion. Actually, many religions, even in the Bible, says you should chant the holy name of God for purification and elevation and fulfillment of all desirable necessities of life. So we're not technically busking in the subway, but we're exercising our First Amendment constitutional right.
Ramaroy Das told me they carry a letter from their lawyer explaining the rights in case they are ever told to move or ticketed by police. But wait a minute.
Wait a minute, something's wrong.
If even the Hare Krishna movement has to carry a letter from their lawyer, what does that mean for people who are truly busking? What kind of trouble can you get in?
Wait a minute, something's wrong.
Has anybody tried to come in and give you like a ticket for like a thing?
No, actually, police officers police officers are usually really, really nice. Some of them have even asked me if their partners can sing on my thing. But yeah, so like.
Most of the people down here are not registered. They're just playing. They're busking, you know. So sometimes police can mess with you if you have like a. But this is an acoustic instrument. So if you have an acoustic instrument, you're fine. So electricity, like using a speaker, amplified speaker. That's when you really need a permit.
The permit situation has evolved over the years with the NYPD. Anyone with an amplifier must have a permit. Anyone with an acoustic instrument is not an amplifier. So NYPD came up with, well, the fact that you're playing a musical instrument, that sound is being amplified through the instrument. So in effect, your musical instrument is an amplifier. They tried that for a while. Of course, that didn't work because obviously I don't make no goddamn sense. And from now and again, you'll come across a cop that will still try that way. Yeah, you can't play an instrument here. You need a permit. Why? Well, any amplifier, anyone playing music with an amplifier needs a permit. I don't have an amplifier. Well, that musical instrument, in effect, is an amplifier because it's amplifying the sound. You don't get out of my face.
I thought I'd get an answer from the horse's mouth. But every cop I asked just referred me to a different department, like this one here.
It's the Deputy Commissioner's Office. If you're looking on, it's called DCPI. And just type in NYPD DCPI and they'll be able to answer any questions.
Okay.
All right?
Thanks a lot.
According to NYC.gov, everyone who performs in a park needs a permit. But people who perform on the subway only need one if they have a sound device or amplifier. Although permits can be purchased at any police precinct for $45, it's still a process and a price tag that anyone looking for a quick, untaxed dollar would likely avoid.
Just speaking on the permit thing, it's funny because, nobody wants to get arrested for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So in the beginning, I was a bit skeptical about it. Sometimes people get tickets, but, that's only, I guess, with like asshole cops or whatever, who just want to, they have their reasons, but, I think I never get tickets, you know what I'm saying? They might tell me to turn down the music a bit and I'll just turn it down and then that's it, you know what I'm saying? But, and then I'll turn it back up when they leave, you know what I'm saying? That's it. But, as far as the permit thing, I looked into it, man. I was like, yo, like, how do I have to do? It seemed like a fairly simple process, but, the less work I have to do, the better, you know what I'm saying? So I just did it, and I just never had an issue, you know what I'm saying? Never. So, I think that's what, why I kind of overlooked that.
Although it's the police that issue permits, it's really the MTA that governs subway performances.
But as New York came back, from I guess the Giuliani administration on, then they started a program called Music Under New York, which permitted musicians to play in certain strategic locations.
This is one such location here, at Grand Central, where the Colombian group Arkawa is scheduled to play. Notice the pink MUNY flag to the right. The Music Under New York program started in 1987, 2 years after the citywide ban on busking ended. Auditions are held annually, and those who succeed are awarded the much coveted banner and time slots at high traffic stations. But for those musicians who operate within the gray area, this can lead to confusion and competition that can severely impact their payday.
Wherever they are, they have first right. If they want to, they can pick you out. If they're on the schedule, they can come here, and if you say no, they can just show the cops the email. And then it fucking sucks, man. It takes like 20 minutes to set up a breakdown, but it's a hustle.
Yo soy un tonto que no sé a dónde voy, una veintena, un perrillo sin collar, y en cambio tú.
Despite this, musicians continue to skirt the MTA's explicit prohibition of commercial activity on subway property, something passengers seem to support.
What do you think about busking?
I think busking is very important for like the aspiring musicians that are present in New York because it's an expensive city, and for a lot of talented artists that are growing and prospering in their art, I think this is a way of expressing their art and love for like what they like. For example, this guy over here. So I think busking is a very important aspect in a musician's life, especially in a city like New York.
Busking might be defined by the monetary exchange that takes place, but for many it seems to be about much more than that.
I just wanted to take music in my own hands, make a living off of what I love doing. This is fun for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm always teaching and doing everything else that I do as far as dancing. I'm a dance instructor as well. Oh yeah, don't forget out the business card, you know what I'm saying? See, jack of all trades, so I do all this stuff. I'm a teacher, I'm a certified naturopath, I'm a vocalist, songwriter, musician, band director, choreographer, dancer, and teacher. So make sure you get all of that. So I do all those things, and as well, I busk as well. So I get out here, this is more to network, to meet people. Like I'm meeting people right now, this is all about, your network is your net worth, so.
But for me, it's more of the getting to see people smile and change their mood. I've had people cry from my singing. I have people be like, oh, earlier today I was suicidal, and he changed my mind, and he changed my thought process. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to change lives, one song at a time.
Ultimately, I do want just a group of loyal people who like really fuck with me as an individual and like fuck with my creations, you know what I'm saying? And I just don't like to work for people. I've never had a job. I had a couple jobs. I had 2 jobs. First job I quit after an hour. It was at Checkers. And the second job was working with kids, and that was dope. I liked working with kids, but I just don't know how to deal with being told what to do by somebody. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know how to do it. You feel me? So, amazing practice. You feel me? Because now it's like a crowd isn't really anything. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the most intense crowd in the world. I feel like. You know what I'm saying? New York. You feel me? In the subway. You feel me? So.
The crowd isn't always so intense. Some people even take the time to dance. Or just to stop and listen.